Hey everybody, it's James here with the Sawyer Family Reviews channel. Today is Wednesday, October 9th, 2019, and this is your weekly comic book pickups video. Every week, I pick up my boys at least one comic each. I pick up some for my daughter Gracie as well, even though she's a little younger. And as always, I pick up my comics at Queen City Comics in Fairfield, Ohio, zip code 45014. If you're in this area and you're into comics, go to that shop. And then while you're over there, hit the toy department for some classic toys. All right? Let's jump in. True Believers is still focused on X-Men because of the whole relaunch from Jonathan Hickman. These are $1 reprints of classic Marvel tales tied into something that's currently going on. For True Believers X-Men, it seems like it's all been first appearances so far. So this week we get two of them, the first one being True Believers #1, X-Men Betsy Braddock. This is the first appearance of Betsy Braddock, who would become Psylocke. She's Captain Britain's sister. And this reprints material originally published in Captain Britain 8 through 10. Now, I kind of have this book in here because the first story actually doesn't tell you the creative team, because I believe there was more than one story in that issue and it told it on the previous story. So the team is Chris Claremont, Herb Trimpe, and Fred Kaida doing the art. And, you know, it's classic Captain Britain tales. Put those over there. I got three of them, one for each boy and one for Gracie. She likes X-Men too. And the next one is, to me, the winner of the two, True Believers Uncanny X-Men Pyro. Now, this isn't a big deal to me about being Pyro. This is the first part of Days of Future Past. So that's what makes this book cool, but it is the first appearance of Pyro as well. This is the one of the most classic X-Men tales of all time, Days of Future Past. Chris Claremont and John Byrne at their absolute best, just killing it on this book. We get the future, where we have the consciousness sent back of Kitty Pryde, which you've only seen the movie. You know that Wolverine's the one sent back in the movie, but it's Kitty Pryde in the book. Yeah, and then, of course, we do have the first appearance of Pyro there. This one is awesome. If this is at your shop, grab this. 100% grab this. If you've never read this, grab this. If you have read this, grab it. It's only $1. It's the first part of Days of Future Past. This would make great things to hand out at Halloween. If they have a few of them, grab a few of them. If you see a kid that's wearing a comic costume, give him one of these. This is awesome. I would have grabbed more of them, but I didn't want to take all of them that were at the shop. This is great. This one's for Gracie, Marvel Action Spider-Man by IDW. This is where IDW does the kids' books for Marvel. This is issue 9. It's $3.99. I've said this multiple times now. If your kid watched Spider-Verse and they're younger and they want a Spider-Man comic, this is the one to get them. Written by Delilah Dawson with art by Fico Asio. Yeah, it's kind of got a sort of a Mark Bagley type vibe to the art. More kidified Mark Bagley. You've got Black Cat in this one, which Gracie had been asking for a Black Cat back before, but you've got Miles, Peter, and Gwen. Yeah, fun book. Next up, what? How'd this DC book get in here? Yeah, I bought a DC book. For the longest time of doing these videos, I think the only DC book I had in this stack was maybe Deceased. I don't know if I've ever bought another DC book since I started this. I used to love DC. I used to get all the DC books. Then the New 52 happened, and I quit. And very rarely do I pick them up. I think Batman Elmer Fudd and Deceased are the only ones I've picked up for quite a while. But this is Warren Ellis, and it's Brian Hitch, and it's a Batman book. So I'm giving this a chance. I'm going to give this a try. I'm going to read it, and I'm going to pass it off to my buddy Nick, because he likes Warren Ellis a lot. He's a great writer. As I flipped through it at the shop, I was like, you know what? This seems like a self-contained, just Batman story. It doesn't feel like it's going to be too connected into like the rebooted continuity or anything like that. It's got great art. So I'm giving this a shot. We'll see what I think. Oh, that is $3.99, by the way. Next up is a book for Blaze, Cobra Kai, The Karate Kid Saga Continues by IDW for $3.99. This is by, if I'm not mistaken, that name Tipton on the top might be my buddy Scott Tipton. I wonder if it is. I mean, he writes for IDW, and his last name's Tipton. Sorry if I'm whipping the camera around on you guys here. The creative team is not in the front of the book. Where's the creative team on this book? What the heck, man? McLeod Delgado, but it doesn't actually tell. Am I just missing it? I'm gonna feel really foolish. Oh, duh. It's right here. Right here. No, it's Denton Tipton. Bummer. I thought it was Scott. That's okay, though. I'm sure it's still gonna be good. Art by Kagan McLeod? McLeod? I don't know. But it looks like it's Johnny's story. Johnny's story, part 1. So, Johnny Lawrence from Karate Kid, who is the focus of Cobra Kai. This, I guess, is more of his story. My name is Johnny Lawrence. I was assembling punk at Typhon Cobra Kai. And now I'm setting the record straight about what really happened in 1984. This looks like it might be a fun book. I'm interested in this very much. I'm going to read this too. I'm going to give this to Blaze, but I'm going to read it too. This book is for Keaton. As you can see, the boys did not have their regular books this week, so I had to go off the charts a little bit. This is a new Doctor Doom book by Christopher Cantwell and Salvador LaRocca. It's got a cool cover. We like Doctor Doom, so let's give it a shot. Born to a poor nomad and ill-fated witch, Victor Von Doom used his talents, da-da-da-da-da. Over the years, Doom has wielded his power for great good and great evil. What will Doom do next? All right, well, let's find out what Doom's going to do next. It's Salvador LaRocca doing art, so you know the art's going to be great. I like that Doom's in his classic attire. Yeah, who knows? This could be like a sleeper hit. It is interesting to have Doctor Doom in his own book. Union Jack, oh man, that's enough for me. I don't know too much. I love Union Jack, so that's cool. Okay, and of course, the book of the week, Powers of X, issue 6 of 6. The final issue of the Powers of 10, whatever you want to call it. House of X, Powers of 10, event by Jonathan Hickman. I'm not going to open this book up. I don't want anything spoiled. I got the connecting cover, as you see. Oh, by the way, Cobra Kai was $3.99 in case I didn't say it, and Doctor Doom was $4.99 in case I didn't say that. Powers of X is $5.99. This book has been so great. I'm really kind of bummed that it's over. I'm excited to see what Hickman does in the regular X-Men book. I'm really interested to see how everything gets tied up at the end here. If we're going to leave it the way it is, where the universe is right now, thanks to House of X and Powers of 10. Last issue of House of X was insane. It was so good. And it's really kind of feeling like it's setting the status quo for the X books for years to come. But I guess it's kind of depending on how this ends as well. I cannot wait to read this book. I'm so excited about it. Yeah, but I'm not going to flip into it because I don't want anything spoiled for me. It's the end. Take it from me, the art's going to be great. The writing's going to be solid. I'm just going to jump in. As soon as I get done filming this, I'm going to jump in. I'm going to read this. Okay, so that's it for this week. It's kind of a lighter week, but there are some good books in here. This, of course, is at the top of the heap. I'm interested in this. We'll see how it goes. This looks like it might be fun. Who knows where this is going to go. We got a great True Believers and a fun book for Gracie. Can't go wrong. If you enjoy the videos, click like, subscribe, notify if you feel like it. As always, I appreciate any comments. If you guys are reading these books, if you have other books you want me to check out, whatever you want to do. This weekend should be the live stream. We have a toy show here in town on Sunday, which means Blaze and I will be working Sunday, but I think we're still going to do the live stream. If something changes, I'll leave it on the community tab, but it should be like normal, 8:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time at the channel on Sunday night. Yeah, hope to see you guys there.